everyone, and welcome back to STILLHEARTH. I am so excited. This is our first real proper one after the prologue. And last time we saw our new party of adventurers. They had just come to find a new home in the Central Forest, coming from... That was a crisp high five, you guys. And you know what? That is pretty much what happened. They all came from incredibly different backgrounds, and nevertheless, some from situations of stress, others from job board postings, and others from recommendations from family members, let's say. They all found company in one another. Well, some of them at least. We found that two of our heroes, Zimra and Ruby, didn't necessarily get along too well, as they are sharing a room within the home.
That's a lot of people.
Whereas Eris and Briar hung upside down like bats. The Bat Bros. Jumping back into it, you have all just gone to bed in your new home. For as long as you might stay here, your new home. And as I said, all of you fell to sleep with a dreamless slumber. Easy. And morning comes without a Tory.
I was just taking a sip of my water. Hydrate or dihydrate, in the words of Randall Piper.
All of you awaken. Actually, no, not all of you awaken. Some of you love to sleep in. So you are set for a mission to get, a very important mission to get groceries at 8 a.m. When would you all get up? I assume you're up first at 6.
6 a.m.
6 a.m., okay.
Bright and early.
Bright and early. You would wake up at...
I'll probably be next, 6:37.
6:37, okay, and you two are out until someone gets you.
What time is sunrise?
6:30.
Damn, okay, I guess I'm up at 6:45 because I have lace curtains.
You do.
Okay, I want to be up before Briar, so I'm up at 6:20.
Out of spite. So the power of pure spite wakes Eris up. I would say, Zimra, you're out of your room first. Ruby is still fast asleep.
Great, cool. Yeah, I slip out of my room and I go over to the stable to take care of Lit.
As you walk to the stable, go ahead, roll me perception.
Oh, that's a 6.
Okay, you don't notice anything.
Great, cool.
You continue on your way, and as you walk to the stable, you see Lit is well taken care of. It seems as though brushed, watered, fed, comfortable.
Great.
Stable's clean.
Good morning, Lit. Good morning, Zimra. So how did you sleep, Lit? It was all right. Pretty nice and comfortable here. Yeah, it is pretty nice and comfortable. And hey, you got your own room. Yeah, I do. You don't, though. I'm like, yep, no, I don't. Anyway.
As you turn, you see a jogging figure who has stopped to watch this occur, clad in all black, who just stares at you for a moment, nods once, and continues running.
Where are they running to? Like,
Voss is just doing laps around the house.
Oh, it's Voss. I was like, who is this? Like, am I about to fight someone? Oh, great.
It's a ninja. No, it's...
But as soon as I'm done with, like, taking care of Lit, I will join the running, and I'm gonna do the on your left.
Roll me athletics.
Oh, God.
Oh, uncharacteristically bad for Zimra. That's a 5.
Total?
Total. I rolled a 2 and it's a +3.
That's a 24 for Voss.
Thought it was funny.
So here's what happens. He is jogging, and without looking behind him, even though you're not loud, but you're not too quiet either as you're jogging to catch up, and you see his shoulders just kind of tense a moment, and then he starts going faster.
Oh.
I just start going faster too.
As you begin to incrementally speed up, you see, still not looking at you, he pauses, turns a moment, and you swear you see a little flash of a smile, and he takes off about 2 times your speed.
Oh. All right, well.
So you spend the rest of your morning trying to catch a boss who is who is at one point laughing you, and as he does, run up beside you, on your left, and then continues.
icon legend.
Wonderful.
Great. So how long would you continue doing laps?
So I do like a 30-minute cardio before some like strength training, before I go in for breakfast. And at round 7, I knock at our window from the outside to wake Ruby up.
Perfect. He does not stop until you stop, it seems, out of pure spite. And you two are awake at 6:20. I mean, I feel like you would hear the sounds of jogging,
Yeah.
mainly because it's not leisurely jogging, it is two people having a pissing contest.
They're sprinting. They're not even jogging.
Okay, so my question for you is there a situation like this somewhere, like
Yes.
a little balcony? So, yeah, you can join me. I make some tea. Maybe I think I have a feeling that you're gonna join me, and I make 2. And I set out a little blanket. I do my sun salutation, and I stretch while I watch the show.
Absolutely, okay, you can do that. You'd see, not knowing he's being watched,
Oh.
because this is the first time you'd notice, if someone is close to him, he's able to see them. He can't see you. So you're watching the show. You have knocked on her window after you two have been watching for a little bit now. You hear a
Yeah, I just closed the curtain.
fantastic. Okay, Zimra, you knock on the window and you peek inside, and just as you're beginning to peek past the sill, you see a shh.
Well, I did my job as alarm clock, and I keep running.
Yeah, I think I'm just sitting there. I look. Are you gonna keep running? You're gonna keep working
absolutely.
out. Is Voss also keeping?
So when you start doing strength training, he will start practicing maneuvers with his sword. You notice he has a longsword on him. So you would begin strength training. Voss has, again, poet shirt, not shorts. He's not showing any leg. He's not showing any leg. Pants, and still hood, mask. Veil's not gone. Veil's not there, rather.
Right.
Figured you'd join me.
Yeah. No, it's
Tea.
so early.
You don't wake up early often.
No, not at. It's like not even 7 a.m. I don't even know why we're.
You have to greet the sun. You know, it's a great time to get those stretches in.
It's a lot darker generally because it snows a lot more where I come from.
You're from the north.
Yeah, so it's a lot less like early morning.
Unfortunate.
I'm gonna make a little coffee.
Yeah, you do that.
All right. I'm gonna go make some coffee and we'll use prestidigitation to make it taste like mocha.
I'm just hanging out.
Yield mocha.
Yeah.
She has chocolate.
Yeah, but I don't want to use her. Like, chocolate's expensive.
She'd like you use her chocolate.
All right, fine. I'll make it. I'll use the chocolate.
She'd see you casting magic. She'd go, you could just use the ingredients. It's okay. Also, good morning,
Good morning.
Briar.
How are you doing today?
I'm so good. You see, today she has a kerchief tied around her hair, and it has about 3 layers of bun ribbon haphazardly tied around.
How long is your hair?
Yes.
All right. When's the last time you cut it?
I gave it a trim maybe a century ago, I think.
Oh, wow. Are you like Samson? Like, the longer it gets, the more powerful you become?
Yes. The power is stored in the hair, Briar.
Oh, that's good to know. I'll keep that in mind.
I'm very powerful. She scrunches her nose at you, and she hands you your mug.
Oh, thank you so much.
Is your sister awake?
Definitely not.
I know Zimra said she was going to go get her, but I know that.
Do you need me to wake her up?
Yes, I think
Yeah,
the
no
girls are. The girls are fighting. So.
Inevitable. I'll go to their door.
Okay.
Is it locked?
That's up to you.
It's up to Zimra because she left.
I didn't lock it. Unless you locked it.
I didn't get up.
I'm gonna open the door just like a crack, and I'm gonna cast Mage Hand in there, and just be like to your forehead.
Can I throw an apple at it?
You have your component pouch probably on the side of your bed on the nightstand. I'd say you'd absolutely be able to kind of just chuck it blindly. Go ahead, make me a spell attack roll.
That's a 2 plus 6. So that's an 8.
Great, okay, here's what happens. You throw an apple blindly, but because it's one fluid motion of you slapping your arm over and kind of the grogginess and heaviness of sleep is still weighing on your body. And as you go to chuck this apple over, you smack the hand that's tapping you with your wrist, which makes you limp wrist, and chuck the apple and it hits the door. Where it then falls with a dull thud on the ground. It seems like this one was inactive.
I throw apples as my spell components. Anyway, well, we hadn't thrown any magic yet.
We haven't used magic yet.
But sure enough, you would see that. What color is your mage hand?
It's kind of like an opalescent, like it changes colors depending on where, like the lighting.
Love that. Okay,
Yeah.
absolutely. So you would see this opalescent mage hand hovering above you, a surefire sign that your brother is being a nuisance to you. Tap, 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 tap.
And then you hear in your head, Mama wants you up. And I'll close the door.
Great.
Fine.
Okay. You would begin to head out. You are heading back to the balcony or to the... Great. You're heading back to the balcony. You are training still.
Yes.
What are you doing, Eris?
Oh, and did you want anything from the kitchen?
No, I'm all right. Thank
Okay,
you.
cool. I
I was already down there. I'm just chilling. I'm hanging out on the balcony, watching what's happening. I'm like, what the has Zimra got going on?
I will say, seeing you
Observing.
train alone, Boss would turn to you. Did you want to spar?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Alright.
Are we doing like weapons? No
He
weapons?
tosses you a sword.
Oh, cool.
Alright.
Ooh, I made it in time for the show. All right.
So he would roll his shoulders back, nod to you, and he would stand completely open.
And you know what? This is like, for everyone watching, this is like the most confident you've seen Zimra ever.
Okay.
She just seems to like, with the sword in her hand, is like, and then goes for it.
Okay, you can go ahead, roll me athletics. So we're gonna do contested athletics here. I'll let you add proficiency because you're proficient with swords.
Plus 5 overall.
So +5, so that's gonna be 14.
I ain't gonna lie. He rolled a 26.
Of course he did.
But he rolled a 19 on the die. I want Voss is not that high level, he's just rolled really well.
So it's an off morning for me.
It's a, here, 1 second. Here's what happens. Zimra, you swing first, and as he's completely made himself open to you, he pivots incredibly quickly and matches you where you stand, and immediately the sword fight begins. And the footwork, you would notice, because you also can appreciate fine sword fighting, his footwork is technically perfect. It's almost terrifying, the precision. However, as you continue to fight and you take more stabs, you have something behind yours that he just does not with technical precision, and that is pure grit and determination and desperation to look cool.
His hair flips and it's like the coolest fight ever, I think.
And roll me insight.
Ooh, that is a 22.
With a 22, sure enough, you see about halfway through the fight in which you are beginning to flag. You are beginning to fatigue. He is matching you step for step, swipe for swipe. And you see just a momentary flinch. And you see a minute head tilt as though he's remembering that people are watching. And with a 22 insight, you notice he purposefully begins to lose against you.
That's very nice of you. But you know, you don't have to do that. You don't have to purposely lose.
You'd see he'd smile at you. No, I know.
Alright. Keep fighting until it's...
He'd say, as he continues to lose, you are very good. It is no shame to show deference to that.
Oh, well, thank you. You're very, talented and
I'm
technical. Yeah, I didn't want to assume your age.
I've had more time.
No, valid.
You can go ahead and stab me now.
Okay, great. I'll do a prefer and like throw the sword across, like just seize the sword and throw it across.
He almost flourishes his hand as you do, and he bows to you. Very good.
Very good, very good.
Y'all should start doing that at like 9:30.
You don't want to join in the exercising nice and early in the morning?
We did a stretch up here before. Yeah, sun salutation, good morning, stretching.
With that, I'd say you are up. Where would you like to go?
Disgruntled Ruby went right to breakfast.
Great. Mama is heaping oatmeal onto your plate. She has a pancake if you want it. Just a spread of continental breakfast food.
She's trying so hard to be nice, but it's just like, morning.
Oh, is it that bad?
It's just so early.
I know. The kids are sword fighting.
That's so good for them. I hope no one gets stabbed.
I mean, it's the kind of the point, isn't it? I don't know. I'm not a fighter.
I don't know.
I just don't. Some people just like to stab each other a little bit. Did you need anything?
Everything is perfect.
Oh.
Actually, do you have like birdseed or something so I can leave it in the cage since we're gonna be gone for the day?
You could take him with you if you needed, or you could leave him here, or whatever you'd like.
I'll ask him what he wants.
Oh,
He's
sure.
not awake yet. He's not an early riser.
Oh, it's okay. We can ask later. But if you wanted, oh, here, and you'd see she would hand you a little note.
Oh no.
That's for you. You just let me know if you need anything, all right? Good. Okay, here, everyone should gather for breakfast. Some of them have already grabbed a little something, but I will tell you what it says at a later date.
Okay.
But we should gather everyone up before you head out. Eris?
Yes, good morning.
Good morning. Is Briar with you?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, you two. Could you come down before you go get the groceries?
Of course, Mama.
Okay, thank you, sweetheart. Oh, are the others still stabbing each other outside?
Are they still stabbing
No,
each
I think
other?
they just
No, we just finished.
They just stopped.
Oh, good. Could you get the stabbies inside as well?
Of course.
Thank you.
How high up is this?
Second story,
Like,
20 feet.
could I safely?
You would
jump
take
down there?
2d6 fall damage.
Well, if I like swing off something and
If you roll me a hell of an acrobatics check, yes.
like what we talking?
DC 15 for you.
You can do it.
I can do it. I can do it.
You will be taking damage if you.
That's
if you-
fine.
okay.
Whatever.
I'm trying to show off for Vasi.
No, he climbed. That's what he does.
Hey,
He's
what
a
are you
climber.
doing?
What?
Do you want me to like try to help you down a little bit?
If you'd like, but I do this all the time. I'm an acrobat.
All right, sure, you go ahead.
I feel like, when they need to hang stuff up, he just climbs up there in the circus and like this.
Roll the dice, Tory.
Okay. It's better be good.
Oh,
21.
Yeah.
With a 21, Tory, describe to me how Eris does this.
I'm assuming it looks kind of like this. He's gonna stand up on here, turn around, grab the ledge, and then like kneel down and okay, he's gonna drop to put a foot on top of the windowsill and then backflip off of it onto the ground and 3-point land.
Okay, absolutely. As you do so, immediately, even Boss kind of.
Stop, thank you, it's nothing. Mama wants us all inside.
Oh, okay.
So you came outside to tell us?
I was already upstairs. Part of my warm-up is to do some climbing.
All right.
that was really cool. You'll see a like flare of magic, and I'm just gonna walk down like feet on the side of the building as I walk down the wall.
What magic is that?
Spider climb.
All of you stop it with the show and come in.
All right, we're going.
I want to see. All of you would eventually come back into the central dining room where the continental breakfast is still laid out for anyone who has munchies after working out or doing backflips or walking on walls. Mm-hmm. She would eventually settle. Oh, did you still have the grocery list?
Yeah, of course.
I'm going to send you to a little town. It's called Whittlewheat. I'm sure. Oh, you're from the area. It's in the lush lands. A bit northeast from Verdant Run, closer to the forest. There, it's a little bit smaller, but it has great produce, and they just take such good care of their farms there, and I just love them. So if you could just get it from there, and then we can all have a little group dinner. And whoever wants to help can help. And if you have any wares you need to, oh my goodness, do any of you need money?
I mean, you got some money before you left, right?
Yeah, no, I'm covered. I got a lot. We're earning our stay. We're earning our keep.
Well, you gave me the platinum, and I have a little bit more, so I should be fine.
Do you need anything?
I was tossed a couple of like silver pieces at the circus yesterday.
I'll cover Firebird. I don't know. I haven't come up with a nickname yet. I'll get there. But I'll cover that one.
All right. You are fond of birds, aren't you?
Yeah. And that's another little red one.
I mean, did you want to give us money? You seem disappointed, honestly.
I wanted to make sure that you were all taken care of and that you could get anything that would make you feel more comfortable here. They don't have ways of luxury by any means in Whittle Reach, but they do have nice little eclectic shops and pottery and cute little things. So I thought,
is there anything else you want that's like special that's not on the list?
If you see a cute little pot, I want it.
That we can do.
That's easy.
Cute little pop.
Or anything else that's kind of fun, you know.
We can add to the decoration of the house.
All right, and since I want you to stay safe, and I don't know, sometimes there are bandits on the roads, I'm sending Voss with you, and I'm sure he'll treat you nicely. You will treat them nicely. I will treat them nicely.
Boss is the best. It's gonna be fine.
Good. Okay, do you need anything else before you head out? Okay, you're going to walk for a little bit, but I promise it's pretty much a straight shot. If you just follow the second path, you see the cobblestone's a little bit more blue. Just go ahead and follow that one.
I'm really good at drawing maps now, so I can just like...
I'll take Lit with me so we can have like kind of to carry the groceries so we don't have to like...
Yes, did you need any barding, or is your saddle's good?
Yeah, my saddle's good.
Okay. I wanted to make sure it didn't come with the horse. He's a little older.
He is a little older, but you know. Oh, I don't want to. This is, you know. You said it. I didn't. Great.
Hey, that made it sound way worse. Just to help you out going forward.
Yeah. No. But I really appreciate it. Yeah, we're good. I mean, if we're all cool walking, because you know, we can carry the stuff, but that's about it.
Everyone, please have so much fun, and if you need me, just come running back and I'll figure out how to help.
All right. Well.
Thanks, Mama.
Thank you, Ma.
It's like
8?
8-ish. I have a watch. I should know the exact time.
I guess that means it's time to go. You woke me up, so it better be time to go.
Yeah.
Right on time.
And with that, all of you would exit the home. You would go ahead, grab Lit from the stables.
We're going outside again.
This is normal for me, and I'm glad that you're excited.
Boss would take maybe a moment or two longer because he has actual armor he has to strap himself into. I believe you have scale mail as well, so.
Yeah.
You would get into armor. Scale mail, he would help you into it because you cannot do that by yourself, I realize. Putting on armor by yourself is horrible. So he would help out because he knows. And then at one point he actually would turn to you and...
Yeah, totally.
Does anyone else have armor they need to get into?
But what should my outfit be today? I feel like I change it from the, like, you know, standard pants and shirt to, like, just a little bit fancy. It's like the same base, but maybe I have a bit of, like, a doublet or something on. Fun.
I'm just going to prestidigitate everything clean.
Great.
I'm in what my mama sent me out in. Sorry, my mother. I'm in what my mother sent me out in. So I'm still in my, like, corset and my, like, little dress.
And you all begin to walk into the forest. You'd see in that spiraling kind of vortex of cobblestone paths, you'd see one that leads out from the home is distinctly colored a lighter blue almost. And as you kind of trot along it a la Yellow Brick Road style,
Wait, so it literally like spirals?
Like you have to spiral.
I'm still making my like map
It's
that
kind
follows what I
It's
think we're
very
doing.
much like a starburst in terms of ones that reach outward.
I was in a play like this once.
Oh, really? What was it called?
It was called the.
Arcanist of O.
Yep. That.
I don't think I caught that one.
The Warlock of something. Can't remember, so long ago. Theatre camp.
So all of you would be on your way. You have a little bit of a walk ahead of you. Is there anything you'd like to say as you travel?
So how'd y'all sleep?
Great. It was like the like most standard version of sleep.
That's a fascinating way to phrase that.
Is your sleep not normally standard?
Right, as opposed to what?
I meant like it was like super normal, you know? It was like the most normal sleep you can have.
So what would you consider to be not normal?
Well,
sleep?
like I like dreaming and having like nightmares, you know, that's not.
You don't regularly dream.
You don't regularly
I mean,
dream?
I do dream regularly, but this is just like the most standard, like it's the most neutral version of sleep.
Have you ever considered doing daily confidence affirmations?
I'm sorry, what?
You just seem very nervous.
Oh, I'm just, you know.
Anyway, we're following that blue brick road.
Yeah.
See, it's the staring thing. It's really funny and very effective.
I just think to myself, is everyone bullying her? Jeez.
I would never.
I think to myself, not to you.
Keep y'all thinking to yourself.
I'm keeping my thinking to myself.
Okay. You continue walking, and for a moment, it's a bit of an awkward silence following the fiasco in conversation that just occurred. And eventually, the cobblestones grow sparser and sparser until you're just walking along a worn dirt path. And then eventually that worn dirt path gives way to thick underbrush and gnarled roots.
Sorry, my intrusive thought was to say, oh, watch your step, but we're walking with Voss, so I wouldn't have said that out loud, but I needed you to know that was my intrusive thought.
All of you continue to walk in this thick, heavy, awkward silence that you found yourself in, sidestepping roots and trying to help one another through the rather dense forest in front of you. Until suddenly it's different. You can see the tree line. There's more light streaming in through the overhanging canopy, and the path clears up. Becomes easier. And sure enough, shortly after, in what seems like a blink in a few moments, you're standing at the edge.
You made it through the trees. I'm so proud of you.
Magic forest, out of the woods.
Is there a reason we're proud of you for making it through the trees?
I just don't like forests. They're uncomfortable.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Is it like the magic aspect of it, or is it more like the
Like
tree,
the foliage?
forest?
Sure. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is a strange group of individuals.
What's wrong with not liking to walk through the woods?
So you all exit the forest, and as you do, you come across in the distance, you see there is a expansive field in front of you with both vibrant green and amber grass. It is all the way to the horizon line. You can see it stretching onward and onward, only broken up by small plots of farmland. And in the very distance, down a dirt path, just a bit to the west, you can see it. A small hamlet, a little town.
Is this the kind of town that has like a village speaker kind of deal, not even like a mayor?
Yeah,
Like
pretty
super
much.
tiny?
Very small.
Was there a specific like shop on there or something? Because I know that Mama said she likes to shop small, so I just want to make sure we're honoring the place that she wanted us to go.
Choreboard. So unless there's a place called Choreboard.
There might be. Let's go to the town and ask.
It's definitely possible, but
Like shoreboard farm, or does it just say shoreboard?
chore board.
Oh, chore board?
Yeah,
No,
I
don't
think it might just be.
I think that's just the task.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the name of the place.
I don't think that there's like a specific. I don't know if
I thought
we
you
might
said
have to go around and
shoreboard.
like order
Oh, at a couple
from
places?
farmers themselves looking at this town.
Oh, yeah, I could see that.
Can I see it too?
Yeah.
You have the list of ingredients. Would you like to start heading directly for the town? And how are you approaching it? Are you going straight in via the main road? Are you just...
I have no reason, in my opinion, to think that there's anything wrong with just
Great.
going forward.
Just asking.
We're just going to pick up groceries.
Yes.
Because I know the lush lands, how do I know about like magical creature races are fine here, right?
Oh, yes, 100%.
Okay, great.
So you would know, being from the Lush Lands, that any territories that fall within the Southern Kingdom, which the Lush Lands do, everyone's A-okay here. Does not matter. Super chill. Very vibey.
Great.
So as you get closer, you would see that it is a farming hamlet composed of a few country-style homes, very white porches. There are little hanging plants in the windows. There are rocking chairs. Very quaint. Paint is chipping everywhere, but they're well-loved homes, and you can tell. And the upkeep is when they can, between working hours. You would see that a central market rests in the center of all of these sprawling farmsteads. There's fragrant smoke wafting out of all of these open-faced shops that line the streets. Plumes of gray billowing from under these slatted overhangs where they keep their wares. Merchants are leaning out of their booths and calling out good-naturedly to each other, and every passerby with a small cart nods their way, and it seems overall the sense of community here is very ingrained and very, very welcoming.
Voss, is there have you done this errand before, running out for groceries? Do you know if there's a specific place that Mama prefers, or?
He would look to you. I'm rather familiar with the shops. I've gone grocery shopping for her before. It is... Yeah, and he actually pulls out a little booklet, and you'd see he doesn't look at it, but he just holds it. Yes, everyone has here has a specific title and name and the job that they do. So there is one person in charge of the butchery, and there's one person who is in charge of dairy products. It's kind of insular, I guess.
So we'd have to go find the cheese and cream guy,
Yes,
the chicken and chicken bone guy. Oh my God, wait, they're in duos. It's literally written out because cheese and cream is probably together. Chicken and bones are probably together. Corn and onions are probably together. And powdered garlic and seasonal vegetables. All the seasonal vegetables might be with the onion and the corn. I'm just trying to put rhyme to reason. Here you go.
We could go wherever you'd like to start. I'm just here to chaperone, I guess.
Is there a cheesemonger?
There is, in fact, a cheesemonger. You would see that there is a shop with a nice little yellow triangle sign in the shape of cheese in front of it. And it says Mortran's Munchies. And it is the dairy merchant,
Lovely.
Jacob Mortran. You'd see it is just a human man with blonde hair, green eyes, kind of a scraggly beard. He looks to be in his 30s. And he is wearing very simple shirt, pants, apron, and he is cleaning off his hands from a cheese rag as you walk in.
I don't know the specifics. Oh, sorry, hi. Can we get something off of our grocery list? I haven't done this before. Good morning! This is my first time shopping. I'm very excited. Anyway.
Well, you are welcome here. Let me know whatever you need.
Thank you. Actually, I can tell you what's on our list. Can I see the list?
Sure.
Thank you. Okay, so it just says cheese.
It just says cheese. All
Well,
right.
it says cheese, and then cream, and then chicken bones, and then corn, and then onions, and then powdered garlic, and then seasonal vegetables.
Powdered?
Yeah.
Powdered.
It's powdered with an extra E after the W.
Powdered. Powdered garlic.
We're here for Mama Rena. I'm sorry.
Oh. I understand. There's an ongoing bit with the spices keep. Her name is she would know. I would know her name. 1 second, I have to check. Tressa. There's an ongoing bit with Tressa. She misspells one thing every time she comes in, writing her a little message, one grocery list at a time. It's real cute. So
That makes sense.
I guess it's the powdered
Powdered garlic.
powdered.
But yeah, it just says cheese for needed ingredients.
Cheese.
It's for
Alright.
dinner.
Y'all
Does that
want
not, like, just, I don't know.
y'all want
There are gonna be
Munster?
different.
Y'all want Gouda?
You know what? Actually, we probably should go to the seasonal vegetables first if we want to know what kind of flavor profile we're working based off of what the season is.
All right, y'all can come back. I mean, that's fine.
What was your name, by the way?
My name's Jacob. It's a pleasure
Jacob,
to
it
meet
is so
you.
nice to meet you.
Hi, and your name was?
I'm Ruby.
Hi, Ruby. Pleasure to meet you.
Sorry
Well,
about that, Jacob.
You know what? You're fine. Y'all want some samples while you're here?
Yeah.
Is samples just like a free thing?
Yeah.
That's so fun!
All right. And so he takes out a block of sharp cheddar and he starts cutting. Gives you all little squares.
Oh my god!
And you want some?
Oh yeah, that would be great. Thank you.
You see, he looks at you for a second. Nah.
Great.
You look like someone I know.
I had the same
Oh.
reaction.
Who?
Ran by here a long time ago. We used to have some taps that came through venturing folk.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
Are we supposed to take this to the vegetable place,
You can
or do we
just eat the
this?
cheese.
That's so fun!
Where's the... Where are the vegetables at?
You can go.
The riveting D&D content we're looking for.
Where are the veggies?
So have any of you've never been to a farmer's market?
Oh, I have.
Right.
I've never been to a farmer's market.
So could I have that list?
Yeah, I mean, it's not hard. You guys are acting like
So
just 'cause
Zimra and
haven't
I
gone
are in
shopping
charge
for
now.
groceries doesn't mean it's difficult.
And you two can follow.
Okay, cool.
Went to the shop, I read the list, and I left with a piece of cheese. As far as I am concerned, I did it right.
You did it right. It's not hard.
We walked to go find the vegetables.
Cheese was wonderful. Would you mind pointing us in the direction of the vegetable shop?
Right.
And we will be back.
If y'all want to go to, so that's Alton's shop, Alton Altonmore.
Thank you.
And I would say I'd give him a minute. He's taking, he's older. He's like taking longer to set up these days.
Understood.
So you might not be able to catch him right away. He's been having some issues.
Oh, we could offer to help set up in a
Yeah.
moment.
But if you need anyone else, you said you were looking for spices?
Yes, we're looking for spices as well as different chicken products.
Chicken products. Well,
We're looking for a chicken.
if y'all need a chicken, my wife makes she's the butcher here, and she's just right down the road. She works out of the butchery. You can find her real quick.
What's her name?
Her name is, oh shoot, I would know my wife's name. 1 second. I have to check my notes.
I would know my wife's
We're gonna
name.
cut this. We're gonna cut this. You would know.
Now, if you don't have copper, are you able to just like use silver?
Why don't we let them handle the
1
money?
second. So my wife's name's Ella.
All right. Well, maybe we go see Ella first, because chicken's gonna be chicken.
And she can keep that on ice for you if you need.
Thank you.
So it'll stay good. You were wondering about basic currency.
Yeah, I have. I have silver, but I don't have copper.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure copper is smaller than silver.
Yeah, hun. Okay, so think of it this way: 10 coppers worth 1 silver.
Okay, but how do I split it if I'm holding a silver?
So if you're holding the silver,
Change.
Oh. Okay, great.
right? So do you need copper, or do you want me to make change for you?
When we come by cheese, I can exchange it for goods and services. Get it? Like.
All right. Any of y'all got copper?
Yes.
All right. Good. Y'all say hi to Ella for me, and if you need anyone else, you were looking for spices.
Yes, spices, onions, corn, things like that.
Tressa Nevril is kind of our spices and herbs person. She's real sweet. If you need anything else, I mean, I don't think y'all need fruit, right?
No, just
No,
some
not on
cream. I
this
think
list.
the last thing on the list.
Then you're all good to go.
Great.
Great, thank you very
Thank
much.
you. We'll come right back because cheese is on our list.
All right, yeah, y'all have a good time.
Okay, I would actually exchange some like currency to get smaller ones with him before we did.
Okay, yeah, he would do that. You can just exchange that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make. I'm just gonna. Here you go.
All of you would be on your way, and as you walk down the streets, you'd see that there are many shops in this little farmer's market. You'd see that there is a tooling and leatherworking shop off to your right. You would see that there is a fruit. And what's most odd about it is this fruit market, the orchards in the lush lands are known for strawberries, blueberries, grapes. You'd see a pineapple at that fruit stand. Quite odd. But as you continue walking down, you'd see a variety of shops. You'd see the spices and herb shop kind of tucked, nestled into a corner. It's called Tressa's Treats. And then finally to the left, you would see there, just butchery. And it very simply reads butchery, but it has a little heart at the end.
I think we found Ella. It was Ella, right?
Ella, yeah.
I think we found Ella.
Hey, great job remembering that, actually.
Thank you so much.
I'm gonna hook arms with Zimra.
Oh, hey.
And we're going to walk inside.
Oh, okay, cool.
You'd see a woman, darker skin, black hair, brown eyes, would turn around. Oh, hello, how are you doing?
I'm wonderful, thank you. Are you Ella, by chance?
Yes, I am.
Oh, wonderful. We just met your husband who sent us here. We're looking for a chicken.
Fantastic. Oh, a chicken, yes, of course. Any
With bones.
with bones. Would you like the bones separated from the
Separate would be wonderful.
That would be handy, yeah.
Of course. What cuts would you like? Entire chicken?
I think we need a whole chicken. Yeah.
Whole chicken, just no bones.
And bones,
Bones on the side.
On the side.
Whole chicken.
If you don't mind, what is it called? Spackling it?
Yes.
Yeah, that would be great.
Whole chicken, bones on side. Mm-hmm. Perfect. I can do that, no problem.
Thank you.
Of course. And are you in need of anything else?
Well, you can look at our list here because I'm not going to read it off 8 million times again. You let me know if you have any.
Cheese, cream, chicken. I don't know if my husband told you. You might have a bit of trouble with old Almentor.
Yes, we
Yeah.
were informed, correct.
Yes, he's getting up there in years, and it's just been difficult for him to make his way out. It's been troubling lately. He lost a lot of his staff. Yes. Well, not as though they died. I mean, there was a bit of a mass exodus. It's been hard for us lately, especially with how things in Altbury have begun. Well, they've begun to pick up a bit. Everyone wants to move there because all of the work is there, so we've been losing work ourselves.
Well, y'all have some interesting produce here, though. There's a lot of, like, I've never seen a pineapple this far south.
Oh, that's Hilda's. Their partner. They're an adventurer, and they pick up produce from their travels and teach them how to make it grow. They have a greenhouse to stimulate or simulate rather more humid climates.
Where did you say everyone is moving to? Aldbury?
Altbury Orchard, yes.
Do I know?
You do. So you actually know that Ortbury Orchard is pretty much the city in the Lushlands, and ordinarily, or rather before its fame, it was a small farming town like the rest of them. But because the famous adventurer, Dalayan Bahadura, hailed from there, it has become incredibly famous, and it has become the major exporting site for almost all of the produce to Earthwall.
I had a book about him. I know. It was one of the ones my mother let me have, so
So you would be very aware that it is occurring basically because of fame, and living costs are increasing rapidly in that city.
Cool.
But yes, that's kind of a situation, and he lost almost all of his field workers because they all jumped ship.
Well, I guess that means we have to, like, walk to his farm?
Yes, you could, absolutely.
Oh, here is a silver.
How much is the chicken?
I'll take a silver, but it was only 5 copper.
Here's the silver.
Yeah, consider it for the time we've wasted.
I made a purchase.
Right, you can go ahead once you've collected the vegetables. You can come back for this. I'll have this butchered for you.
Perfect,
Thank
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 you
you
so
so
much.
much. I did it.
To the farm.
Okay, so you start your way down. It's a little bit of a walk. I'd say probably 15 minutes. If you guys want to converse at all while you're walking, you're welcome to.
I made a purchase.
You did? Congratulations.
Yeah.
We didn't leave with the item though, but I'm still counting it. We'll go back and get it. I know. But
It's placing an order.
I placed an order and I
Right.
put a deposit down.
Exactly. So the chicken isn't ready yet, so we pay them to prepare it for us, and we'll pick it up when it's done.
Okay.
You seem fairly worldly.
Oh, well, I haven't been out and about a lot, but I have talked with a lot of interesting people from different places, so I wouldn't say I'm worldly as much as I've been exposed to worldly people before.
Well, that's all right. We're getting out now, right?
Yeah.
As is Ruby.
Yeah. She seems a lot more excited about it than I am.
Respectfully, how old are you people?
20.
Oh.
I'm like, yeah, I'm 20. 21.
Darling, I'm 30. I have shopped
You on
before.
the shoulder again. He claps you on the shoulder again.
How old do you think I am?
Oh, boo.
I'm straight up gonna like elbow you.
No, I'm asking. What do I look like?
Boss would just pause. What do you look like?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let me think on that one. I'll get back to you. Let me see. And he reaches out and he pats you on the face a little aggressively.
Listen.
Yeah, you kind of stepped on that one.
Boss, did you see I made a purchase? And I'm just gonna like link my
I
arms.
see you made a purchase.
Oh,
I want
Yo,
to
this
be.
guy's
I want
hilarious.
to feel bad, but also like I just have to respect it. That's just so good.
The world where y'all don't recognize that he is messing with you so hard is hilarious.
Right, that's what I just said.
I'm just trying to make a friend, and I don't really have any, and this is like my first chance.
You're doing very well. Tory.
How old are you, since you asked us how old we were?
I know you can't see it, but the ears are pointed.
Oh.
I am 80.
Oh, very cool.
Oh, are you like full elf, or like a little elf?
Yes.
Oh, okay. How about you guys? Because I noticed the ears.
Half.
We're Elvis, yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay, so half.
Elfish.
Elfish.
I'm a tiefling.
Oh, I got that.
Sorry.
Oh, you could see that? Sorry.
Your tail swept.
Oh my God, we're here.
Oh, right, I forgot about that.
We made it.
All right.
All right, I'll knock on the door.
We're doing great.
is everyone
I think
so
that this
uncomfortable?
friendship is truly budding between the five of us.
Oh, we're friends.
Yes,
Sorry.
of course, of course.
You knock on the door and there is no response.
Oh. Are we supposed to go around back?
Yeah,
They're
maybe.
setting up.
Yeah, well,
We could also wait a moment. They did say to like, give him some time.
But I thought that was because he was setting up.
You would actually notice that this farm, for what you heard about it, is very well taken care of. You can see the crops are tended to, it seems to be well tilled, the soil is rich. However, there's a pocket toward the back where mysteriously you'd see it's as if some sort of malaise has stricken it. It seems the corn grows a little lower, less dense. Seems like the grass is a little more yellow. Okay, you knock again, and eventually you'd hear the tunk, tunk, tunk.
Mama?
Finally, the door would open. You'd see an older human man kind of just... Ooh. Not my intention. Good sound effects. You'd see this older human man, thin hair atop his head, very light blue eyes, hunched over a cane, very simple flannel and jeans. Hello.
Hey there, we heard that we might be able to buy some vegetables from here.
Oh, yes, of course. I'm just setting up still, so if you could give me some time.
Do you need a hand?
Right, we'd be happy to help you. We were told you may be a little bit understaffed at the moment.
Yes, that would be nice, thank you.
Of course.
If you could just go ahead and set up the tent out back. There are crates with produce, and I would be happy to give you a bit of a discount for your help.
That's very kind.
Thank you. I don't know if I'll have everything that you need. The crops have been unruly lately. Difficult.
Yeah, you know what? I think to Ruby, yeah, I mean, this guy could drop any second. We should probably help him out.
Can I speak
You
back?
can speak
or-
back to me, yeah.
I'm happy to watch you guys do that.
All right, Ruby.
I said that in his
I
head.
know, it's Tory side.
All right, yeah, sure. We'll give you a hand for sure.
Thank you. If you could just stay away from the back, it's been hard to walk lately, even before the staff left.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. Yeah, I don't see any reason to inquire further about where to walk on this man's property.
Great. Okay, so all of you would head toward the back. You'd see that there is a tarp You'd see that you'd see that there is a tarp covering up a very simple wooden stand. Beside it are produce crates, none of which have any particularly attractive-looking vegetables, visually attractive-looking vegetables. It seems as though he's been unable to collect fresh produce for a little bit now, and it seems as though it's more mulching at this point. As you recognize it, he kind of looks over. I was going to go ahead and get some more. I'm going to sell it as fertilizer, what's left over here.
That's smart.
Great.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, if anyone knows how to set up a tent.
Yeah, we start setting up. As we're setting up, I'm like, hey, Eris. So when me and my family would be doing stuff like that, my dad would always like sing, and because you're a bard, I thought it would be fun.
Are you asking me to sing something?
Yeah.
You do not even have to. I was going to do that anyway.
Great.
Ruby, do you have a favorite song?
I don't know any, really.
Oh, that's all right. We'll find one that you
There's
like.
some very dramatic music that plays throughout the house sometimes, but I feel like that's not your vibe.
I feel like I know like work shanties. that
You
are just-
absolutely know work shanties. You get to work setting up the tent. Roll me Perception or Arcana,
Okay.
Briar.
That's a 23.
With a 23, you feel a little shiver down your spine. There's something, you have always been, with your studies, relatively attuned to Arcana, and especially high-density pockets of ley lines you've been extremely aware of. This is something different. This is something uncomfortable, as though something's taken the natural arcana here, the natural arcana that's present in everything in this world, and twisted it just a little too far to one direction. It tastes like soured milk on your tongue.
And I feel it coming more from the back, where it's like, all right, Ruby, don't go back there. There's something going on back there. I don't like it.
Well, now I just want to.
Ruby, the land is sick. So,
You'd see Voss, who's helping you set up the tent at this point, kind of just looks over in your direction. What is?
the ley, something's wrong with the ley lines around these parts. The arcana's been tampered with off in the back. Is that like close to a forest edge? Like where?
No, it's just a pocket of this farmland that seems blighted for some reason.
No. I'm gonna go back to the guy, to the old man, while you guys set up the tent. I'm gonna knock on the door and be like, "Sir, Miss Alton,
Yes.
do I have this right? This is what I heard the first time. Altonmore?
Yep.
Great. Altonmore, sir, do you by any chance have any reason that the land at the back of your farm here might be sick?
Well, I've been understaffed recently.
Magically?
magically.
Yeah.
You'd see he'd look down for a moment. Ever since, not even, but it was happening before everyone left.
Did you like piss anybody off?
No. We used to have I suppose the children stopped visiting that used to from the other towns. It used to be they used to come to see the farm. It was the biggest one with the most variety, and they all came to see it. The kids from other villages, and they stopped a few years ago. I can't say why.
Weird.
Yes, I used to have the nicest boy help out in the fields. He stopped coming back, and then the others stopped coming back.
Like they've moved, or like they just never showed up again?
Him and his friends, they never came back again.
Anyway, call a land doctor. I'm gonna go help set up the tent back there.
All right.
Your rendition of Goldmead Shooting Star is really good.
Is it just you setting up the tent while Eric's
Boss is
playing
helping.
music
Boss is
and I'm
helping.
watching? Okay, great.
Boss
I'm singing while setting up the
Oh, I
tent.
thought you were just playing and singing and I was supervising.
No, I got a tambourine on my hip. I can hit it while I'm doing something.
Did you find anything?
Is there anything to know about this? Like besides just the land seems to have been altered?
You are so interested in it. We could just go look.
Yeah, I'll go look. I'll investigate.
Yeah,
it.
I'll let you roll Arcana if you
All
want.
right. That was another 23.
As you attune yourself to the pocket of latent magic in this specific area, you feel it kind of tingle up the sides of your arms in a way that distinctly feels like you're shaking off a enchantment.
I don't know, so like it feels like somebody actively just messed up with it. Let's see, this guy's gotta have an enemy, but I asked him that specifically and he said he doesn't. So somebody messed with his land. Somebody
Big
enchanted
produce.
it. Big produce.
They're trying to stop us from shopping small.
Oh my god.
And I just learned how to do that.
Yeah.
I'm like genuinely actually really proud of you for knowing what any of that meant. And I'm being so serious. I just had to say.
I'm gonna cry.
Oh my gosh.
As you're standing there kind of feeling this almost dead enchantment spell wash over you, you see not only is the land dead here, you'd see that there are odd stones popping up between, I mean, there's still stalks of corn growing upward, but they seem sickly. And as you look forward, you also see there are these large rocks, almost boulders, that are just scattered.
Well, that's a weird place for rocks to be. I feel like they would have gotten rid of them.
Someone go poke it.
I'll mage hand poke it. Poke a rock.
You may poke it. It's not as though a rock has just been sitting here. You'd see that there is dirt that almost looks fresher around the outside of the rock itself, as though it was moved there.
Do the rocks look strategic at all in the way that they're placed? Like, do they look, or does it look fairly like they just kind of got
Someone
dropped?
could go push it.
In terms of considering that there are no other rocks on this property, and then there are 4 in
Did he say there were about 4 people that went missing?
that left.
Odd formation in a cornfield, aliens. Just saying.
What?
It's just saying. That's for sure what is at play here.
That's like sky people.
Yes.
Like,
So many
like
questions with the
astral,
implication.
Like, what, like Get the Yankee?
Are you talking
Aliens.
about aberrations, or
Nope, aliens.
those are... Do you suspect foul play at all?
I have no reason to, but at the same time, the land has been altered. It feels like it's been blighted in some kind of way.
Would you like me to see if there are any untoward presences? I could see if I could see.
If you have some means of doing so, by all means.
That would be fantastic.
Well, what is the range on divine sense? He'll have to get a little closer.
I'll walk with you. I don't want to help, but like I don't want you to go alone. So I can walk over with you.
I would prefer if you'd like to come up with me to stay at least a little bit behind me. All right?
Okay, I can do that.
Okay. He would actually offer an arm back to you.
Oh my god.
And he would kind of walk forward, and as he steps, he would have a hand on the hilt of his sword.
I have one on my apple.
And as you both stalk forward, you'd see he'd get within 60 feet of a rock, and he'd immediately step back, turn to you.
What does that mean? Like there's something dead under there?
Well, it was.
Ah, dang. This old man's got bodies under his porch. What's the?
Should we tell him? Do we tell him?
I'm gonna go knock on the old man's porch door again. Be like,
do so.
hey, sir.
Yes.
Hey, I want to ask you a question. Where's the pickaninnies in the back? Near like all them rocks that are weird to have in a farm.
Oh, after one of the sweet kids left, he said he spruced up the garden.
And put some rocks in your farmland?
He said it was a rock garden.
It is a rock in a garden.
Well,
Maybe if we go as like a group and we all just like walk together, go pick what we need, and then like leave. And just step around the rocks, and it'll be fine because we stepped around them.
yeah. All right. Well, you need to probably pick some of these vegetables. Do you want us to help you pick these vegetables? Great. We just need some vegetables. We've set up your tent and your produce stand, so you know.
Thank you.
The fertilizer vegetables are all over there.
So you're moving toward the field. Mm-hmm. Okay. Easily enough, you're able to enter. Do you start trying to pick corn? The old man has no reaction.
Okay, yeah.
Is that what he
sure.
wants us to pick?
Are these the seasonal vegetables?
No,
Do
we
you see
need-
any onions?
We need corn, onion, and seasonal vegetables.
I guess if the seasonal
I mean, this is
vegetable
corn.
is just corn, then
Who's going corn picking?
I want to help. That sounds like fun.
I will rig like a basket onto the saddle of like lit or something so that people can put the.
That's smart.
corn picking.
I'm gonna I just want to know where you are on the map, so I'm grabbing your minis. You walk up with the old man. Who is picking corn?
The me and Tory, so the yellow and the orange.
And I guess if Foss wants to, because he's nearer.
Okay, so you, Eris, move to go ahead and pick this corn, and as you reach for it, you have no idea how to get corn off the stalk.
No, I'm probably just like shaking it.
You expect this thing to fly off naturally, so you're just kind of shaking the corn. In your hand, you see it bob back and forth rapidly.
You're like, which part's the corn? I don't see anything yellow.
Am I supposed to pull this like green thing? Just
You go to take the corn off of the stalk, and as you do so, your grip tightens around the stalk, and then you feel something. You feel little fibers shoot outward and upward and lock into your skin where you're gripping the stalk, and the leaves part, and one of them slaps you right across the face.
Well, that was rude.
And that's where we're calling today's session. We did it. We are going to go fight Corn. Corn is the BBEG. I regret to inform everyone. Corn,
I knew it.
Corn kills. So hopefully, when you see us next time, our brave heroes will pop some corn. We will see you
I'm
then.
gonna pop some corn.
God.
Bye!